I am a rebel.
Screenshot immediately shows the wrong thing. Yeah.
What, bruh? Good start to the video. Should I just restart it?
Nope, gotta keep it.
Okay, if you insist. Wait, what do you mean? It says it's showing the right thing for me.
It's fine now, but
I didn't even have to touch it to do that.
So, just so you know, from my end, I was seeing the game. As soon as you hit record, it immediately switched to the Dolphin list of games.
Well, it's probably because I went to go unpause it, but and then hit record, but it shouldn't have switched over. That's dumb.
I don't know. Anyway, go on.
I'm a rebel that doesn't do levels in the correct order.
Oh shit! It's like Diddy Kong Racing.
Sure. So yeah, I'm gonna go do Sirena Beach.
Which is not here. This is the next level.
Damn it. See, I always thought that Rico Harbor was over on the right. So that's why I...
Nope.
I think we even said that in a video, actually. Because I got confused.
But that doesn't change the fact that this is crap. Nope. You want to watch some more? Yup.
Shit, what was that from?
You know, the Flight of the Concord Weasel.
Alright. I'll accept
That was
that.
Demented Cartoon Movie.
Ah, yes. I'm like, is it that episode of South Park where everything was crap? No, I don't think so.
How about the one that is all about Randy trying to take the world's largest crap, and the episode begins with him on the toilet, and then there's like a 3D rotating trophy that comes in from the side, and it's like Emmy Award-winning show.
I don't remember how to do the big spray.
Get up on his back. No, it's you press A while already holding R.
I see. I thought it was something like that. I just couldn't remember the exact thing.
But do you remember how to do the big boing?
You just spray a scuttlebug and then...
Yeah.
Anyway.
How about Scuzzlebot?
I have a random thing to talk about, which is not particularly relevant to anything, but I just... it came up. And it's been on my mind. Which is just...
Robert Costanza.
Clearly. So, I'm a pretty big fan of Theatrhythm, which according to Josh doesn't exist, but, you know,
Probably not.
10 years ago-ish, the first Theatrhythm came out for 3DS, and I heard about it, I tried the demo, I really liked the gameplay. Even though I, you know, am musically trained to an extent, I never really liked rhythm games, because I often felt like, well, a lot of the ones I've tried...
How is it not dead yet?
I don't know. A lot of the ones I've tried, weren't very rhythmic. Like, I tried Harmo Knight. That game fucking sucks ass. Because, it's all offset.
That's a Game Freak game, right?
It is, yeah. That's why I tried it. And I also heard there was, Pokemon music, and I'm like, hey, I like Pokemon music. But I tried it, and it's not rhythmic. You don't actually go off of rhythm cues. I mean... It claims that you do.
Sucks ass.
Yeah,
Holy
really
shit.
does. I don't know. This boss is just like this. Oh, I'm out of water. Okay, huh.
I mean, it only takes 6 hits, so,
I'm thinking that this big spray strategy is not actually a good idea. Because the difference between me fighting it now and me fighting it as a kid is that now I'm trying to do this big spray thing. I have a feeling that's the issue.
I mean, it's just, you squirt the big puddle, the thing comes out, you wait until it gets in the right position, you do the big spray, you repeat. You can't spam it, you have to do it when it's, when its mouth is open, like that. But, yeah, I mean, you don't have to do it. If this works for you, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the issue could be otherwise.
I don't know. Probably something about, Velocipede.
I like the Velocipede.
What is Velocipede?
It's a generic term for any bicycle-like thing, where, you know, it has, a frame and wheels and pedals, I think.
Knowing nothing of the series, it sounds like it would be a Ben 10 alien. Alien.
You're probably thinking of XLR8.
No. Because I never heard of that.
I don't know then.
The only one I know is Humongous Sword. Not sword. You know what I mean?
Humongous Sword?
Well, isn't Humongous Sword a thing?
Not that I know of. Then again, I only watched the original series. That one had.
Right,
let's see if I can.
Up.
Let me see if I can remember. Actually, I want to see if I can remember all 10 of the original ones. And there were a few others as well. But,
Humongous Sword is definitely a thing.
It must be from one of the later series then, because the original 10 were Forearms, Gray Matter, Diamond Head. I might be remembering their names wrong, but I know what I'm thinking of. Stinkfly, Riptide, Accelerate, Wild Mutt, Upgrade, Ghost Freak, and Eat Blast? Is that its name? I feel like that's not his name. That sounds like an attack. Which mission is this? Okay. It's Heat something.
Velocipede.
And then they added, I remember the 11th one was Cannon Bolt.
I think the red one has a blue coin.
Okay.
Oh, no, you found the thing.
Yeah, that's fine, I'll come back. How do I get the blue coin from the red one?
Just pee on it and then jump.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Anyway, oh, okay. I guess I see how it is. I can't make the sand castle come back until the bud fucking comes up again. Well, hurry up.
Try it again. Now, why that thing over here, you know, makes a sandcastle over there that slowly melts, I couldn't say. Oh my god.
I'm good.
We're starting off strong.
Oh no! Let's see, those Cannon Bolt, Wild Vine, Ben Mummy, Ben Wolf.
Echo.
No, that's a later one. That's a later season one. Ben Mummy, Ben Wolf, Ben Victor, I think.
The fuck?
That's a Frankenstein one. Damn it.
Yeah. I feel like you could have been able to wall jump out of that, but it didn't seem like it grabbed the wall.
Okay.
Do the big grab.
I didn't want to like stop moving, you know.
1, 2, 8.
I press jump.
I think you're trying too hard. Like, you don't have to be that fast.
I know.
Somebody peed on a waffle today. It was probably me.
Probably. You tend to do things like that. As we all know.
No, I just do slash pant yellow.
Okay.
Good.
This is being recorded like oh, fuck me. This is being recorded like a good week after the Oops. Oh, I didn't realize it came back. That's some good shit. This is being recorded like a good week after the other one, so the first video of this has already gone up, as has the first Final Fantasy XIV video. Yes. I said as has.
I know, but has sounds like a regional variant of had.
the present tense form.
It's the same thing, but it's wearing, like, I don't know, a stupid hat. Or, like, maybe it's like the...
eating fluffy pancakes.
Yes. It's the, like, Smitty Werben Jaegerman Jensen, like, so
no!
fucking hat.
Oh my god. I could just turn the camera, but that'd be cheating.
How about is, are, was, were, has, have, had?
I approve.
I forget what that category of words is called, but we were like, I don't know if I want to say forced, but you know, we were made to memorize those in like fourth
I can't
grade.
remember. Did you guys have and is banned?
No. What is this?
It was a fucking thing in like writing class where in our creative writing, they wanted us to like, you know, write more, write a better variety of sentence types. Like, because apparently, you know, people just kept writing stuff like, this happened, and then this happened, and this happened also, and then this happened, and, you know, they wouldn't use also. And so, the school fucking, well, not the school, but, you know, the teacher put in this whole and is banned thing, where we weren't allowed to use the word and in creative writing, because it was, like, too common, so we had to try to write without using it. And from what I remember, it lasted for quite a while. It wasn't like, you know, a single exercise where it was, like, trying to write one thing without using and. It was, like, you know, for like half a year or something, we couldn't do any creative writing with the word and we had to use like also, and you know, as well as that, like oh,
I feel like I would rebel against this by like I would write something that was like, you know, considerably longer than the minimum requirement, and I would slip an and into like the last sentence and be like, well, you know, I got away with I did as much as I needed to without it. You know, it's okay if I put one in at the end.
I agree, except I don't think it's something you would do. I think it's something you would think about doing and then not actually do.
Maybe.
This is...
It depends, because towards the end of high school, I became like an edgy asshole that always like tried to rebel against the assignment parameters. I would always put in like a bunch of unnecessary swearing and like random pop culture references.
I see. Oops.
Yeah, plunge low.
These have some excellent noises. Oops.
Are you?
Oh right.
Do the moderately sized hound.
Oh, it wouldn't. It's A and then L, right? Oh, for fuck's sake, I keep using the back L, which is, like, not all the way. It's stupid.
Oh.
Well, that just reminds me of whenever you're streaming and you tell... Or, yeah, whenever you're streaming and you tell, like, a story of, like, oh, yeah, I once did, like, a Pokemon thing for an English assignment. People are like, oh, I could never get away with that. And you're like, what is that to get away with? It's like everybody knows you can't represent your interests in your work. You have to.
Yeah, that always.
You have to be
like,
generic.
I don't know. Like I've complained about that plenty of times. Every time this subject comes up, it's weird to me how often people are like, "Oh yeah, my teachers always tried to stifle creativity." You know, if you had to write what they wanted you to write. Like,
that is weird to me too. I never really experienced that.
I don't doubt that there's like maybe a handful of places that just have shit teachers that are like that, but I can't imagine that's the norm. It's always like, oh, we don't get paid enough for this shit. It's like, you know, if you're gonna grade 20 papers, I think it would be a relief to read one that's like, you know, a little creative.
Oh, what? Come on. What? How did that not work?
I don't know. That looked like that should have worked.
Oh, well, am I supposed to... Are they supposed to launch me to get some of these blue coins?
No. No.
Okay, that worked. I guess you have to get them on
the Krog? What the hell do you mean?
I'm surprised you haven't run into this situation.
I mean, I might have. I don't fucking remember.
I don't know. Usually when stuff like this happens, I expect, you know, that you might be like, oh yeah, these things are just janky. The fact that you're confused is, like, confusing me. Like, how does it not happen to more people?
It probably has. I find this mission pretty unmemorable. I find this whole level pretty unmemorable.
Oh, I'm supposed to use rocket nozzle, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Well, I gotta go refill anyway.
No.
Does that red cataclack count as a different one from the other one?
Probably not. You could, to find out.
Nah, I saw this triangle and I saw the other triangle, so we're gonna do triangle time.
Tricky triangles.
Tricky turnicles. Yeah.
What was tricky turnicles?
Tricky Turn Eagles was the name of a Mario 64 video I did. In the vein of like Big Hogs You in the Sky and
Okay.
whatever your one was.
Well, the one that I did was Big House You in the Sky. Because I was making fun of the typo that was actually in-game, which was Cruiser Crossing the Rainbow.
No. Okay. You get all the way here and then you fuck up at the end, okay. Except I didn't fuck up at the end, but shut up.
Oh no, you fucked up.
Yep. I see, little fella. Get this fat bitch off of me.
What made you think of that?
I don't know, I was thinking about it earlier when I was washing the dishes.
Because I, just watched a bunch of random videos about, like, rare games, and the most recent one I watched was Conquer, so...
I watched a, pretty, well, I don't want to be mean and say the video sucked or was shit, but,
yeah,
I found it highly questionable, which was, like... Well, I questioned several things about it. It was called, like, Why People Hate Banjo-Tooie, which, you know, excellent start there, implying that it's widely hated instead of just being, you know, the less preferred by some people. Possibly even a majority, I don't know. Even if it is. I think it's clickbaity to say, here's why people hate Banjo-Tooie. It's not fucking Sonic 06. Like, come on. But anyway, like, people hate nuts and bolts. People don't hate Banjo-Tooie. But anyway, so I watched the video, and I'm like, is it just...
Anyone else think that nuts and bolts is overrated and underrated?
Yeah.
I did watch that video.
Oh, good. But yeah, so I watch it, and I'm like, it's like 10 minutes long, or like 9 minutes. I'm like, let's see if this is basically just exactly what I think it's gonna be. Because I feel like, if anybody knows that people like Banjo-Tooie less, they also probably know why. Right? I can't imagine...
Because it's too big, and there's backtracking, and it's...
Well, that's basically what I expected.
And it's not as whimsical.
Okay, well, I saw the video, and they're like, yeah, there's two main things that people bring up. It's, there's too much backtracking and too much mini-games. Well, so let's have an objective look at it. And they, like, you know, they bust out, like, the counts. They're like, here's how many times you have to backtrack in this game versus the original. In the original, there's one instance, which is the, like, Gobi's Valley Free DV Peak thing. And
I think I might have seen this video a long time ago.
It's only, like, a year old, but yeah. As it turns out, there's, like, I think 11 or so instances of backtracking in 2E. And they're like, as you can see, this is, you know, a massive increase. 11
is greater than 1.
Yeah, they're like, this is a massive increase. So this one is valid.
Carpets.
And I'm like, but some people like it, though. And at the end of the video, they did mention, like, oh, yeah, you know, it's a great game if you like backtracking. And I'm like, I don't know if I like backtracking. I just like inherently. I just like how the game did it.
Yeah.
And then he was also like, and also people say there's too many mini games. I'm like, did they really say that? As it turns out,
that's not an aspect I ever really thought much about, but it is kind of true though.
Yeah,
the problem isn't there's too many mini games; it's that the mini games it has are mostly boring.
I suppose so. I think the final count was there's 11 mini games in Kazooie and 17 in Kazooie in 2E. Fuck, I fucked that up. 11 and then 17. And he's like, this actually isn't as big of a gap as I thought. But if you normalize it for the fact that there's one fewer level in 2E, then it works out at being twice as many per world, and that's 2 times as many. That's a lot. I'm like, yeah, but you're working with a small sample size here. You gotta, like,
Burp.
I don't know. And yeah, he's just like, yeah, so, you know, because Kazooie is the better game unless you like backtracking in minigames. I'm like, that's not the fucking takeaway. Come on.
God, I was trying to think of, like, that just reminds me of, Spoonie did a video, making fun of the show Deadliest Warrior. Where, do you know, have I mentioned this at all to you before? Like, do you know what that show is?
No.
So the premise of the show is they'll take, like, 2 different, like, warrior is not the best term for it, but, like, you know, basically 2, like, types of people from, like, anywhere in the world and throughout history. So you can do, like, you know, a cowboy.
Oh, they had, like, the really shitty, the really shitty Xbox 360 game, right?
Yes. But anyway, so they like the premise of that is we're gonna compare these two things, and so it's like let's compare their weapons, and there was one where I think it was a cowboy versus like
You definitely have told me about this, but keep going.
SWAT team member, where it's like, okay, so the cowboy has like a lasso, and the SWAT guy has
why
like,
is it swimming away from me?
Has a I forget what it's called, like a grenade that like explodes into like little sandbags and shit. And it's like, well, you could definitely you could stun people and like cause some damage with this grenade, but with the rope, you could like tie someone up and then drag them behind your horse, and then they'll die from that. Rope's better.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, in this one specific way, this thing could kill a person, so shit, it's the better weapon.
This is kind of stupid, okay.
Yeah, it's a little dumb.
I was about to question if I was doing something wrong, but now I think it is just kind of, oh, I don't like you.
It's actually not that much of a problem.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, Mario games have taught us to fear fish, but this one does not really do much.
Alright. Where the hell is that other blue coin?
Speaking of Tui, though, the video I watched...
Wait.
What's the channel? Yeah, it's Cloud Connection. He did one basically analyzing the backtracking and was like, how much do you actually have to do to beat the game? The answer is none.
Yeah.
If you're... have you seen it too, or
no? What the Tui?
Like the.
I've not seen the video, but I know that there's not actually that many instances of backtracking Tui.
There's actually quite a bit, but it's you can get away without doing any of it.
Well, yeah, because like I said, it's only like 11
barely.
or 13 full jiggies plus a couple gingers and stuff. So
I think it's almost 20 because.
Where the hell is that extra blue coin?
Did you not get it?
No, there were two blue coins swimming with the fishes.
Oh, and then you got a stationary one, I say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, if you know how to do sequence breaking tricks, it's definitely less of a problem. But if you get everything like as intended, I think the amount that you end the game with is like 70 to 73, depending on what the gingers get you.
Fair enough, I guess.
There's a blue off in the distance. I don't know if it's a stationary one.
I'm pretty sure that's a stationary one. The one that was with the fish was pretty close.
You might have already gotten it somehow. I don't know.
Oh, maybe the fish just roam far. I think that's right. I think it was with a bunch of blue fish.
I do like the they had to make a bunch of like rules for what counts as backtracking and stuff, and so they're fucking. Are you like at the edge of the world there?
I think so.
It's like if you're in Hailfire Peaks and you spawn the oil jiggy and it goes through the hole in the wall to Grunty Industries, even though that hole like leads to a single tank that you can't leave through. It is technically backtracking, so we have to count this as like a special case.
I don't think that one should be counted.
I don't think so either.
You don't have to go out of your way for that. That's just part of the normal level progression.
If you don't count those, you can't beat the game without backtracking, but if you do count them as backtracking.
That's it.
But if you don't, then it's fine. Yeah, blue coins. Have you ever tried to eat? You are.
I lowered my cholesterol. Alright. I thought that thing was gonna give me way more trouble.
It already did.
Yeah, I kinda did. Okay, and now I get to swim in the fucking rock pools. Except, actually, I think I'm gonna put that off so that I don't spend, fucking 20 minutes in this video.
There's a star over there anyway. Like, you can do that later. So.
Oh, right, I see. Well, I can't get it in this mission anyway, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If there's blues over there, there's no point in doing it now, because you're gonna have to go over there. What if Mario smoked the cake?
That'd be impressive. Oh, wow, they're just showing where that one-up is. They don't even care.
Which would be more impressive, smoking cake or watching the banana?
Smoking cake.
Japanese mission title.
Yeah, it kind of is. Oh no! Why is the Wiggler so different in this game? It's like a fucking Alolan form.
Yeah, it is. I forget, did I tell you about Carl's terrible Mario Maker level that hard locks the system?
Yeah. Except the game is programmed to not let it happen twice, right?
Well, sort of. You have to constantly be fearing it happening in the level. The thing you're thinking of is if you make that if you make a level that has that,
yeah, that's
and
what
then it becomes the title screen level, then yeah, it won't ever show up more than once.
Oh no!
But, yeah,
no!
He put up a video of all the people like playing through it and reacting to it. It was pretty good.
Yeah. Is he gonna come over here?
Probably not. Sand a bird, sand a turd.
Alright.
I like this part where it's like, this section over here is the weak one. You can tell because there's an arrow.
Yeah. Alright, one more phase. Good noise. I can't see what. Okay.
Oh shit, this is the Velocipede.
Oh god, you're right. We found it.
Oh no, it's scary now.
Oh, that's barely a thing. I guess it runs over that one? Isn't that the one we just used?
Cheese.
Cheese.
Monkey.
Do you know I'm gonna come over here? Oh no, it's that one, okay. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, you're very threatening. Eh!
There should be colors that only rich people can see.
I mean, Vanta Black, right?
Well, I'm not saying, like, you know, where the color is expensive if you want to use it on something. Like, your eye just can't see it unless you inject money into your veins. It's like how you cure AIDS. I don't know if you knew about that.
Well, you can cure it by injecting money into your veins? I did not know that. It's interesting.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, bub. You don't need to go that far. And it turns into sand for some reason. Sand particles.
It's true.
Okay.
I like how you... I liked the dive into the shine, and then Mario, like, somehow did a 180, but, like, was still in the dive pose.
Good. Can I rewatch that later?
No, you won't.
I probably will. I usually rewatch my stuff before I played it. I don't edit it, but I do rewatch it.
Yeah. I haven't uploaded a video in at least 6 days.
I think that's true.
So I was gonna go. I was gonna say, like, you know, 6 years or something, and I'm just like, nah, just 6 days.
I haven't done it for at least 40 minutes.
On my
yeah.
Dutiful. Nobody knew why.
Bolero of a bratwurst.
Yes. I kind of hate that it's the same abbreviation as picked up on a bus.
Oh. Huh. Never thought about that.
Oh, see, I thought that was obvious. I
Well,
never...
nobody abbreviates your name ever.
I've
never seen anyone do it.
I have. So I guess that's why I think about it.
I mean, I have, but not often.
Boab.
Boab. It is a lovely Boab. What is it is a lovely Boab from?
I don't know.
Isn't it a thing you say?
I don't know.
How do you not remember?
Man,
I say remember everything you have ever said in any video. And any non-video.
That is true. Like...
You're legally obligated. Can't you get some weird camera glitch here if you, like...
Yeah, worse than that. Oh. You want to save state and try it?
Yeah.
So what you want to do is, you want to stand closer to that pillar, basically the edge of where this hole appears, and then you need to squirt the thing, and you want to ground pound, basically timing it so that you hit the ground like as it disappears. Well, no, you don't want to move.
Oh, I see.
I don't know if the position of where you stand is that important, but I think the closer you are to the edge, the more extreme it is. Yep, okay, game is soft locked.
Really? I'll never come down?
I did this one. I mean, you might eventually. I did this once, and I left the game running for like 5 hours and still was stuck in the air. But...
That's so good.
It looks like...
It looks like I'm gonna come back down.
Yeah. Yeah, I got one that was fucking ridiculous. This is the big boing.
Hang on, I gotta do something.
Oh, that was wrong.
Alright, that's enough of that. You will see what I did later.
Alright.
Okay.
So is this Sandbird?
Yes it is.
I can't believe you're on
music.
Oh.
I find it incredibly hard to believe you've never heard Ted Danson.
See, I was actually invoking Muzzy.
Oh, bonjour. These kids aren't French, they're American. But no, these kids aren't French, they're British.
Yes. Alright.
Good camera.
Have fun with this. There are blue coins you must get here as well.
I know. How many?
I think 4. I don't remember for certain.
Okay. Mario.
Sirena bluefish.
At least I don't have to avoid gold coins here.
Extra bluefish.
How do I know when it's about to rotate?
It flaps a lot. I don't know.
Shit.
What would it be? House if want.
Oh my god. Mario.
Congratulations.
I fucked.
Basically, I think if you wait long enough, it comes back around, but it's quite a wait.
Oh, and the cloud moves underneath me? Question mark.
No, it was just shrinking, and you weren't standing in the middle.
Oh.
When you spray them, they get fat. Wow, that was a very stupid thing that my brain just did. When you reloaded that save state, you know how it kind of like
that?
when you reload the save state, it like holds on the first frame for a second or so, and it's like it's got the area loading with like the bars on the sides, and it looked like a fucking mobile game. because of the like screen shape.
This is not gonna work. Okay, I guess I have to fucking watch for clouds.
Rolling rocks. Did you see the Abe thing? The Abe
I
thing.
saw it existed. I didn't watch it. Oh, for fuck's sake! It's just over there, and I didn't see it. So I'm like, oh, it must be a while.
Down to 13 A presses now.
Weren't we just at 15?
I don't think so.
I also didn't remember this thing pushing you off.
It's just wind.
I know.
No,
So what do you mean the legendary sandbird?
I don't know. You should ask that stupid Zelda philosophy book that I had.
Don't like
That was cool.
I like how I was doing that. I swear I was perfect with that. Okay, so I guess I'm just fucked. Good. I remember not having trouble with this as a kid, but it's probably because I wasn't going for blue coins.
You could always just get the blue coins on another run, I guess.
That's lame.
Shoes.
These shoes cost $3,000 fucking dollars. Okay, is there any more?
I think there's one more, but I could be an asshole.
Uh-oh. Which way is it gonna go?
Okay, so the problem with this, like, you can, if you want to get on the side here, that's fine. Or actually, no, I think, yeah, this is okay. Because it'll turn back before you get to the top, and they'll hopefully have enough time. Oh, okay. That was cool.
Well, let's check to see if they're loaded.
What?
I don't know.
Alright, yeah, I guess try to get the one on the tail. Bash, bash, bash. 1, 2, 5. Alright, and then you can... Oh, I hope that cloud didn't have a blue coin. I didn't see it. Shit the fuck!
That's cool.
And make.
What? Oh.
Go to the center. Yeah. That should have been it.
Cool. Alright.
Nobody actually likes baseball.
Blah, 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 blah. That's 38 minutes. We could call it there and then continue next time. What you think?
It's up to you, I guess.
Alright, was that that was 4 missions, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we can do 4 more next time and then clean up and Delphino stuff or something like that.
Dave.
Dave. Bash, 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 bash.